Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Civilization 6 as of the Congo. Taking a minute to think about things. Monumentality obviously is a good choice because we have a bunch of faith. And then reform the coinage is good because we have a bunch of trade routes. But then Hicks and Draconis is going to be the third one because Exodus is not good for us at all. But Hicks and Draconis could potentially allow us to settle this island that we found over here. So I might try doing that. I'll need an escort. But then I was thinking about it, and there's actually a settle right here. If I settle on this tile, it actually blocks every other city on this island here. So I could either settle right here and just block every other player, or I could settle a city like right here and get a harbor for +3, and then settle another one right here and just have a junk city that's worth a theater square and nothing more. I think that probably the right play is to just build one city here. I don't need the extra theater square, and I would rather just make sure that no other player can settle on this city. It could just take forever for this city, especially if, let's look at the settler lens. Yeah, some of these tiles will actually be lost to climate change, so it's alright. I'll settle a city right there. And then thinking about where I could put the Eiffel Tower, I could put it right here. I was thinking that maybe I put it in Boombi, because if I put it right here, then that actually gives me adjacency on that theater square. I would like to build it right here, but it has to be built adjacent to the city center. So, anyway, the next thing, our spy is done. Let's go ahead and grab some more gold. Let's spy on... I guess we spy on Plymouth. Get some more gold out of that. And then we want to build another trader or two. Take 5 turns for that trader. And then in here, can we build another trader? Or actually a capacity. So let's not build the trader out of here because it'll take us too long. Let's, in Boombi, let's build a bank, I suppose. Actually, let's build our medieval walls. That's worth tourism for the rest of the game once we get to conservation, which we're pretty close to. Yeah, let's grab our settler, or our builder out of, or, gosh, what is it called? The thing that you use to get gold from other players. And I think Kinshasa is the natural choice. Well, actually, it has housing now, so I was going to say Kinshasa is the natural choice, but... let's just buy a settler out of Kongo to settle this city, and then we'll buy a settler out of Spinda to come settle this city. But I think I'll wait until this halberdier can go with it. Actually, yeah, I can meet that settler in the water. So let's faith purchase a settler out of here, and we'll faith purchase a settler out of Kongo. We'll come settle this city, and that'll give us access to... ooh, nope. Settle this city, that'll give us access to all of our... seaside resorts later on in the game. We have one more builder charge. I think I'll follow that into Kongo. Actually, no, let's build a farm in here. Let's lock in the price of our neighborhood. But let's continue our theater square, and then we'll build a farm right here and buy a builder when we can. Actually, do we have the builder card in? I don't think we have the builder card in right now. We'll have to put the builder card in before we buy that builder. This trader... this is a repeat route. Yeah, let's repeat this with London. This guy can sleep. Marble for iron. How about you pay me for iron? Gold per turn. 6 gold per turn. We'll take it. I'm choosing gold per turn because I have so much gold in the bank that I don't know what to do with it. As a matter of fact, Big Ben might be a good thing to build. There's colonial taxes. So I think I want to swap out literary tradition and swap in the serfdom card for just a moment. I'm actually not producing any spies anymore, but Machiavellianism is still a good card to run. I like this as it is, so let's keep that. Let's faith buy, oh my gosh. Faith buy a builder. And then down in Bamba, I actually made a mistake. I forgot to build this pasture and this lumber mill up here. Go ahead and build this lumber mill. We can also build lumber mill in rainforests now, which is cool. In fact, that means that I might avoid building improvements on these tiles because I know I want these to be national parks later, so I might just build a rainforest or a lumber mill on these couple tiles. What are we doing here? We want to buy the consulate as well. That gives us a bunch of extra stuff. I could buy the Chancery, but I don't think the Chancery actually does much for me right now. Let's look at the city-states. Army or consulate, yeah. So we're actually not at that rung yet, but we can send a couple of... yeah, there we go. And now the consulate should be providing us with a bunch more yields. Yeah, +2 science from the consulate, plus nothing from the consulate. Uh-oh. When producing units, I see. Never mind. Oh well, it's still +4 science. That's pretty good. That would be why I thought it was broken earlier. It's because I had friendships with militaristic city-states and I wasn't producing units out of the diplomatic quarter. Okay, well I guess we build ancient walls in here. We buy the amphitheater? Or it'll only take us 10 turns. Let's build the amphitheater and then let's build ancient walls first. And we'll reevaluate when we get there. This apostle. Again. Orator, I guess. Doesn't actually matter. Let's see. Get out in the water. Get over there. Okay. Actually, let's swap these out. Well, no. We want to send this over. So, build a farm. There we go. Oh, the harbor is finished. I didn't even remember choosing the harbor. I don't think I did. How much does it cost to build a shipyard? 1,160 versus 12 turns. We are working on this, so purchasing the harbor or shipyard is probably worth it. Especially because we don't have walls in there yet. So we have... Oh my gosh, we already have a musician. So the Great Writer. Let's go ahead and move our amphitheater writings to... I don't know. And yeah, let's just do that real quick. There we go. Bank or workshop. I guess we go ahead and grab the workshop really quick. I'm not starving for economy at all. I think the extra production is probably more worth it at this point, so that I can get faster factories as well. 17 turns for an art museum or an archaeological museum. Ugh. I think I'll probably build one art museum to get the boost. Especially because I am earning great artists. I'll have to build a couple, at least. Could also sell those great works of art to other players so I can get more archaeologists. Quilla, what are we doing? Let's just go ahead and build medieval walls so we can buy one of those museums in there. It's just not good enough production. Well, I say that, but then there are going to be plenty of these places that don't have good production. Let's buy this lighthouse. And build walls. And then in the capital, we can build another trader. So let's do that. Oh, I was going to queue up the trader instead of get rid of the workshop. There we go. And I guess it's time for ancient walls in here. While we have the Lime's card in, and it's only going to take 3 turns. This apostle can skip his turn. The settler can try to meet this halberdier or pikeman. Yeah, we have an escort formation there, and we're good to go. What were we doing here? We have Victoria, we have Con, we have Boulevard, and then, yeah, that's fine. I guess we could create a trade route with Granada. Kind of would rather have the extra gold, though. Trade with Panama or Bogota. Probably the best one. There we go. This builder is going with this settler. This apostle has martyr. So let's send him to just hang out in Bolivar's territory and try to die. Just like the previous one. We're in the Renaissance era, right? Yes, we're waiting for the industrial era so we can get a bunch of cultists. Oh, there's the Galapagos. Where are the Galapagos? Oh, they're right here. Ooh, I could actually technically... No, I can't. I was about to say I could settle on the Galapagos Islands, but the city-states are blocking it. Can you raise city-states? I don't think you can. That's just an unfortunate placement of the Galapagos, that's all. Alright, let's build a lumber mill. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we build a lumber mill here. And one here, that'll be fine. We'll have to remove that horse improvement later, but that'll be fine. Honestly, I think we're going to have to delay our naturalists quite a bit because we're going to have lots of cultists that we're going to want to grab. Keeping this governor title in my pocket. 1 turn for ancient walls. Perfect. Do it. Medieval walls in here or amphitheater. I think honestly the amphitheater is probably the right call. 10 turns for the amphitheater. Yeah, let's build the amphitheater because medieval walls is not going to be as useful. Getting those great rider points and getting caught back up with great riders because we got embargoed, or our great riders got embargoed for a long time. Another lumber mill here. Sorry, I'm trying to move my chair. It's a squeaky chair. 14 housing in here. Yeah, there's plenty of housing, so I think I might move Reina to that new city. I'll move my governors around a little bit. We're hard building square rigging. And in here, my production... I guess medieval walls over the art and archaeological... I'll build an art museum in Spinda, probably. But for now, let's build medieval walls. This route. I think I want to save it for... Let's go to... maybe this city up here and then try to make a trade route with London. That could be good. So let's just skip a couple turns. Oh, wow. I don't think there's any way we're actually going to get this on. What are my HP? It's worth the risk. So there's natural history. We can now make archaeologists. Let's go for conservation. I guess we can't build a breathtaking neighborhood because we don't have any advantage to that. Let's go ahead and start building a couple of archaeological museums, like one in Boombi, because I know it can produce an archaeologist there. Medieval walls is probably the best in here. Although getting those archaeologists early would be good. I think I'm just going to try and take advantage of the compressed time for walls. Skip the turn here. Actually, we won't need to skip the turn because we can settle this city. Cool. And then we can move this guy over to Mwila. Move over and make a lumber mill. There we go. Let's go ahead and buy an old god obelisk. And probably a granary as well. And let's produce a theater square. And let's move Reina from Bakavu to Mbuila. I wonder if I'm going to be able to actually settle this city. It's going to be difficult, for sure. Let's go ahead and siphon funds again. I think that's next turn. Well, let's buy a... Yeah, we're going to buy another builder in just a moment, so I guess we keep that. We can move out Machiavellianism because we're not producing any spies. And move in maybe literary tradition. Or should I grab trade confederation because I've got 7 traders? Actually, I could grab colonial taxes to get bonus production. That's good. Let's do that. And I'm crossing my fingers here to see what happens. Shot. Hit. We might have to settle right where we are, actually. Just take what we can get. This still does block off almost every settle. This wouldn't be so bad. Look, it's a +4 harbor. We could build an aqueduct to the river. And if we're gonna get this city, like this pikeman's gonna die if I don't do this. So it's this city or no city. So I'll choose this city. There we are. Let's just go ahead and let's buy this tile. And see if we can survive the barbarian raid. So we definitely want to produce walls. I'm going to fortify this dude. See if I can get the city's combat strength back up. I do have a governor promotion. I'm keeping that one. And let's buy an... What tiles are we working? We're working pretty bad tiles. Let's buy this tile as well. There we go. Now we're working some decent tiles. Let's faith buy a builder. Let's wait until we know this city is going to stick around before we do that. And let's move... Oof. Let's reassign Amani to Sangha. So unless somebody settles right exactly this city, which could be me, I could do that. That's a +5 harbor. Speaking of which, I think the first thing we want to do is get this harbor. So let's get a +4 harbor right there. But then we want to build the walls. So we want to go ahead and gain sources for sure. And let's see. In a couple turns, we'll want to build this lumber mill. Also, this is going to be average, breathtaking. So we need this. We need this forest to make these tiles pretty enough for our long-term strategy of seaside resorts. Could trade to Liverpool. That would be a pretty long route. Birmingham is probably the best one, right? Or no, well, Plymouth. Leeds. Let's go to Leeds. So his secret agenda is gossip, actually. So does he have multiple agendas? Because he liked the Navy thing. This is just repeat this route. Actually, what I should have done is grab one in Sangha to get this going. This is a major victory, so let's take it. What else do I do? I guess I build another lumber mill when I get the chance. Oh, you know what I should do? I should buy the old god obelisks and move some sculptures into these. Like, let's buy an obelisk in Sangha. And let's go ahead and move Great Works. Katongo is established enough. Spinda is established enough. Actually, I guess Katanga would be better. Let's move it to Sanga. There we go. And we get portraits, I guess. Which I guess means we need to build the Hermitage. We could build the Hermitage right there. When do you unlock the Hermitage? Is it already unlocked? No, not unlocked just yet. It's opera and ballet, or no? Hermitage. Where are you, Hermitage? Let's just look at the Cyclopedia. Hermitage. Natural history. Actually, we did unlock it. There's no suitable location? Is that what it is? Or is it? Oh, there it is, right there. Oh my god. I'm a genius. I'm a really smart guy. I think we go ahead and finish this in Banza. Oh no, we have another one that is available. Let's build ourselves an art museum. We're gonna need at least a couple art museums in the Empire, as much as I want archaeological museums. Actually, now that I think about it though, let's build the art museums in the places with lower production. And let's build the arc museums in the places with higher production. Yeah, seems like a good plan. Earthly Delights. How many Great Work slots do I have? I do have 3 open. Buying this tile does me nothing. God, look at all these barbarians. I can't even take this kill because I need this pikeman to heal back up. Finally, give me this relic, please. Okay. Great work. Hermitage gives me 4 Great Work of Art slots. But it cost me 31 turns. And I don't know that I can even actually get it. Kongo has 46 production. This is 24 production. We're also capped at our housing here. Which means we need to build in Banza. Yeah, let's go ahead and just sneak one of these out before we get our art museum. I think I should probably just build an archaeologist. Go ahead and get some of these online and just sacrifice the Hermitage. I don't think it's that important. We're going to have lots and lots of Great Work slots for obelisks. So worst comes to worst, I just don't produce as many cultists as I was originally thinking. How much does an archaeologist cost? 1,600 gold. Well, let's sneak out the archaeologist first, and if the Hermitage is still there, maybe it'll be worth it. Industrialization is also almost finished, then I could like potentially buy the factory that speeds up everything. Yeah, I just don't think the Hermitage is in the cards, so we're gonna skip it. Preslov is not that important. Skip your turn. Get yourself killed, please. Yes. Good, good. Feel the death flow through you. I'm gonna actually move this one over here just to get even more kills. We're gonna hard build conservation. We're gonna hard build industrialization. Where is Cristo Redentor? It's in mass media. So we'll double back around to mass media really quick. Then build Cristo. That's another thing about trying to go for the Hermitage in the capital, is we will delay Cristo Redentor too much, because in 5 turns we'll finish conservation, and then 12 turns. So 27 turns away. I guess that's acceptable. if I delay the archaeologist. I just don't think the Hermitage is worth it. Let's not do it. This city could build an art museum. I think I'll build an archaeological museum just because it actually does have okay production. Like, not amazing, but certainly better than other cities. Okay, so we now have ancient walls, at least. Can take some shots. Shoot at the archer, I guess. Oh, let's buy a granary in here. In one turn we get a Mani, so we don't need that granary. And then I could also faith buy a settler and settle that other city. Which I'll wait. I know that I'm going to be keeping the city. But it's still not safe to buy that builder yet. Let's spend some time on the harbor. Now that we have walls, we can start taking shots against these. It'll be okay. Skip your turn, please die. There we go. Here's our relic. Industrialization's done. We got a great person. We have another writer. Let's move our great works around a little bit. So specifically, I'm doing this so that I can continue expending these great writers where they're being produced, which is the capital. That is not the correct unit. Oh well. Honestly, I should probably just dismiss these apostles. I don't need them for anything at all. I would like to build the medieval walls, but I think maybe the amphitheater is technically better. Let's see, 10 turns until the next session, where potentially I could pick up the bonus city center production, or I could pick the theater square production up. I do have a bunch of Diplo favors, so I could make it go whatever way I want to. Let's build the amphitheater. Let's see if we can get the city center. Okay, let's keep on foot. Oh, he got killed. Or escaped it. I gotta wait for her to be mad. Ooh, Kagawana. Trigger a Eureka for economics. What is the Eureka for economics? Build 2 banks. We could do that pretty easily, but I think we'd rather go ahead and... Oh yeah, we definitely want to grab 3 envoys immediately. Gives us a bunch of culture. Skip your turn. Let's just generate a few grievances. We'll be reducing those grievances at 7 per turn. That's fine. I'd rather not lie to her and give her reason to declare war on me. Let's grab heathen conversion. Actually, heathen conversion could be great with the city over here if I ever could get there, but I can't. I think it's worth it to go ahead and start moving this boy out, especially because I could potentially buy another military unit in here. Like I could buy a crossbowman. It's so dear though, it's so expensive. We're already at 4 of 6 housing. Let's go ahead and just buy the granary. I think I want gold. Can you give me gold? Yeah. Kill me, kill me, kill me. This shipyard is going to be basically trash. I'm going to work on an archaeological museum. Let's work on an archaeological museum in here too. Actually, we need a neighborhood in here. I guess I could give up on my dreams here, or maybe 195 gold is a price worth paying. Then I could also protect this with the diplomatic corridor. Okay, this guy loves barbarians. Where could I go? Let's try to make it over to Sangha. See if it takes more than 7 turns to get this done. This is a bonus versus anti-cav. I think we just go ahead and let's just back up. Let's just be defensive. It'll take a long time for the city to get online anyway. There we go. Just fine. Everything's just going pretty well. Ha! We have a well-promoted army. That's the first time that's actually happened to me, and then change the apostle. Okay. So we have some more relics, which is good. Still have a few more to get. Mbanza Nsundi. Where is Mbanza Nsundi? This one doesn't really need the growth. Let's move it to Mbamba. I think Mbamba's the one that yeah, that one needs it more. I guess I go ahead and spend some time on an archaeological museum. Where are all of the antiquity sites? Just do a search for antiquity site. 19 results. So we have plenty in our empire. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have lots in our empire. There are a couple in Bolivar's empire. There are a couple in England's empire. Yeah, we'll have plenty of things to go grab. And then there's also shipwrecks later. I think we hit the swordsman because it's the one that I'm most afraid of. Although I'm not particularly afraid at this point. Mostly it's just there are too many of them around. I don't know that there's anything else I need to do with him. Could build some farms in here. Try and grow these cities. But I don't have these tiles yet, and I don't think I will get them for a good while, unless I just purchase them. And they're not worth purchasing. Let's just go to sleep with him. It's a catastrophic eruption. 2 tiles have been utterly damaged. You know what, I guess that's okay. I could also just turn this into a national park here instead of... Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. I just moved the national park up here. I'm going to start thinking about these in terms of designations. Let's go ahead and make that a national park. So I usually put the bottom and the top as the tax. And then this will be another national park. This will be another national park. Then I can make a ski resort there, ski resort there. And then like these 4 tiles could be a national park, and then maybe these 4 tiles. Especially if I buy that tile right now. Let's do it. This will be a national park. There's actually more national parks than I can usually find room for in a game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Okay, so there's the southern part of my empire. I'll figure out more places up top later. So we can take more shots. Let's take another shot at that swordsman. Maybe going ahead and building these medieval walls wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I'd rather finish the harbor first. So that way I can buy stuff to make the city good. Nothing good. Let's grab proselytizer, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and siphon funds again. There's conservation, which gives us the ability to produce naturalists. Tourism from walls as well. So we have envoys to send. I don't think there's anything worth sending anymore. The city can make a ranged attack, which could be right here. And then that's going to be a major defeat, so let's not engage. Do I want to go ahead and buy naturalists? Where's the era? 25 more turns? I think I should. 1,200 gold, or 1,200 faith. Problem is I don't own these tiles yet. I could make this a national park. And you know what? I need to buy this tile too. I also need a builder down here to unimprove that one. Gosh. I've been slacking on my builders. Because this city's been working unimproved tiles. Okay, no need to flagellate myself. I will just deal with it. Could also build another neighborhood like right here and then have this just be a militarized zone, put some military units in it. Kind of like that plan. So let's just send him down. Let's build one rainforest, or one lumber mill. You know, we're actually in a monumentality golden age. We have serfdom plugged in, so there's no need to be stingy on any of this at all. So I'm going to buy a faith by a builder in Songa. Before I get too far down the road. Let's faith by a builder there. Oops. Sorry about people who have issues. I've definitely betrayed you. Let's buy a builder in here. Let's buy a builder in here. Those are the places I need them. And we want to buy a naturalist. Let's buy a naturalist in here. Actually, we're blocked now because of that builder. So we'll buy a naturalist next turn. I also do want to faith by a settler in the other city really quick, but I already have a builder, so could embark with this builder. There's industrialization. Let's take one more shot at the swordsman. Yeah, and then I could also improve this fish tile. Might want to buy a second builder in here, honestly. There's a lot of good tiles to work. And we're going to buy a settler in here. And we're going to buy a naturalist in here. I don't want to buy too many naturalists, but I could go ahead and get the era score from this by designating this national park. And if I do that, then I can then hold off on faith and wait to buy a bunch of cultists. Then start maybe attacking the loyalty of like Leeds. Maybe get a flip on Leeds. That would be pretty good. Especially because Leeds has a holy site in it. I don't have any coal. Surprisingly, I'm okay with that because I don't have very many factories. Usually I play very industry heavy, but I haven't been playing industry heavy this game. In terms of world rankings, I am doing really, really well in culture. Actually, speaking of factories, industrialization is done. So we definitely want to produce a factory after this archaeologist. We're done there. Oh, we have to choose a research. Oops. So now the next thing to do is get towards computers, flight, and radio. So let's grab flight. Tourism on all improvements that provide culture. I don't have very many of those. But radio allows us to build seaside resorts. Let's grab flight. We've got another great person. Trade routes to your own cities gain half a gold for each specialty distribution. That's awful. Because internal trade routes are not as good as external trade routes. It's just a matter of fact. Sorry, not sorry. Lumber mill here. And we want to build a couple more lumber mills in here. Get the city's production online. It's waited too long for that. Doesn't every city deserve the chance to have good production? Okay, there's an archaeologist. Let's go ahead and dig in her territory first. Give her even more grievances against us. Instantly builds a bank and market. The bank gets 2... Oh, yes. Hi, Giovanni de Medici. I'm going to be building a wonder in the capital, so let's go ahead and do that. Also, the capital has a market. I don't think I'm going to be building any more... Oh, dang it. I overshot. I don't think I'll be building any more commercial hubs. So I'll take the free bank, and then I'll take the Great Work slots, which can hold anything. Which could be themed. Displaying artifacts of the same era from different civilizations. Interesting. Interesting. You know what? Let's go ahead and move that stuff from the palace over. Just to block that. So we don't get artifacts going in there. I don't know if that will actually bug the game, but it could. So how come this can't be a national park? Let's look at our appeal. Oh, this has average appeal. If I remove this mine... Oh, that is a coal mine. Look at that. If I remove this mine, then that could get it to be normal appeal. I could remove this rainforest. That could get it to charming appeal as well. I think that's worth it. Let's go ahead and do that. Also, this one, I could remove that. Look at the appeal over here. These are only average. So I definitely want to build the Eiffel Tower, which means I need to get to steel at some point. Yeah, let's go ahead and chop here. Does that raise the appeal? Yes, enough to make a national park, which gives us +4, first national park in the world. That's a boost towards radio. That was a really, really good turn. I could then also technically build a mine here now that it's a national park. But I think what I'd rather do is make second growth forest to increase the appeal of all of these tiles. Alternatively, I could build a holy site there, because that would also increase the appeal, and then it would start to give me some faith. And I'm starting to think maybe I need a little bit more faith economy. Okay, what do I do in here? Let's build our Archaeological Museum. Actually, let's build medieval walls really quick. 4 turns until Congress. How did I get another apostle in here? Martyr. Yes. Thank you for being a martyr. All of these martyrs mean that it's less likely that I'll need the cultists. Or I'll just need fewer cultists is what I mean to say. Lumber mill here, lumber mill here. Also, this could also be a national park eventually. This settler is not going to do anything for a very long time. So go ahead and go to sleep. Take a shot here. It's just going to take me forever to clear out these barbarians without one more. Maybe I should purchase a crossbowman. Yeah, I'm going to step out of the city with the pikemen. I'm going to buy a crossbowman because I need to get this other city online while I'm in my golden age. That gives me +3 population. I think I still want serfdom. I'm not going to be purchasing or building any wonders anytime soon. Rationalism could be good, although natural philosophy is... Actually, the rationalism is very good because I have envoys with city-states. Speaking of which, university, yeah. That's actually... Did my science go up? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I actually made the right call with rationalism there. Oh, this guy is barbarian love. Let's see if we can do some barbarian love here. I didn't realize when I was building that crossbow, and I didn't realize how close that apostle was. Oops. There's a major flood. We lost 2 no, they lost 2 population. So who cares about that disaster? Okay. We have an apostle. We can move him. Love some barbarians. Move out, take some shots. Okay, we got sculptures again. That's good. So we're gonna go ahead and recruit that guy, recruit that guy. So, sculptures. Great works, let's move. Let's fill some more amphitheaters elsewhere, like Katongo's amphitheater. So that I could then move my great writer over here and start building a great writing. We have Michelangelo, which gives us a religious work of art first, unfortunately, but then the other ones are sculptures, so... I wonder if I can get a theming bonus of this really quick. Oh, 10 turns. That's okay. Spend 2 turns for... Ooh, 27 turns for Forbidden City. 43 turns for Hermitage. Technically, Great Lighthouse would be worth tourism per turn. Oh, that's an alliance that we need to renew. I think it was economic. Actually, let's grab a research alliance with him. Give ourselves a little bit of science. Great Lighthouse and or Colossus. So I could build both of those for more, both air score and tourism. Let's go ahead and just grab the Great Lighthouse. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're still good on those. This builder can come wait. I now feel more safe moving this settler out. But I'm gonna wait still. If I can move my apostle one more and grab these couple of barbarians, then I've really turned the tide. And then I can just dismiss them, because I don't really need the military. I mean, could just keep it around, though. Let's go ahead and lock in this in Banza. And let's go ahead and switch back to the art museum that we were building. This builder can go to sleep. This builder can come over here and remove this improvement. Well, actually, we don't want to remove it just yet because... Okay, you go ahead and just automate your exploration. We don't want to remove that yet because we don't need to build this national park yet. Okay, so we lost that swordsman. That's just fine. Let's move this one here and convert. Then we can take a shot there. It's gone. Now I really feel safe moving this settler. Let's just pick up whatever goodie that is. And then let's build another archaeological museum, I suppose. We could build a holy site. Can we not build a holy site? Oh, I guess we can't. May not build holy site districts. Okay. Because I thought we could build holy site districts, we just couldn't found a religion, but I guess not. Okay, now let's go ahead and start improving the tiles that we work. This is a hill, right? Yeah, these are hills. So no resorts in here. And there's our sculpture. We'll need to move some great works to... Let's see. Doesn't matter. We'll just move them around later anyway. This guy can dig, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's see, medieval free cities. Oh yeah, free cities for sure. She's gonna be mad and ask us to stop. So we'll just grab her other artifact really quick. Good news is we don't have very many grievances still. Yeah, but she's still really, really good friends with us. So there's the Pietà. It's a really nice sculpture. Oh, I guess I didn't need to move that. I can just move it back really quick. And I do wonder if I could now theme it, maybe? With religious, or who knows? Oh, we get second growth forests. Yes. Then I can also build a lumber mill there. Excellent. I don't need to spend that last charge. I can just go ahead and get the kill here. Well, actually, let's just get the kill. Stop. Stop. Kill there. There we go. 40 gold. That sucks. But there we go. There's another shot there. Let's build a lumber mill here on this really, really good tile. We can connect truffles. Build another lumber mill. I think it's worth buying another builder while we still have the card in. We still have the card in. Maybe a couple more builders, because we're at the stage in the game where we want to build a bunch of builders. Could also probably start gold buying builders, because faith is more important for using with other stuff. Can you please kill me, somebody? Let's see. 10 strength, 4. Let's go for Catholicism, because I want my unit to die. And then 100% production towards... They usually vote for City Center. I wonder if I could force Theater Square. If I go for City Center, then I can just build the infrastructure in a couple of these cities. Yeah, so we got City Center and Catholicism. So that's exactly what we wanted. We actually are closer to a diplomatic victory now because of that. But then that means we can build medieval walls, and we can switch to Renaissance walls. Let's adopt siege tactics, or pick up siege tactics. Too bad so many of these places already have all their walls. Nah, it's not worth it. Can build ancient walls in here. Can build walls in here now. Actually, how close were we to that? 6 turns? No, let's build walls first. We're pretty close to an archaeological museum in here. I should have forced theater squares with my extra, whatchamacallit? Favor. I'm going to try and get second growth forest in here and make this a national park as well. Let's buy a builder. Where am I going to put the Eiffel Tower? I was going to put the Eiffel Tower right there. 25 production, 23 production, 57 production. Unfortunately, I just don't have a really good city that has strong production to build the Eiffel Tower. I guess it's got to be Mboombi, which means I need to focus on getting its production up and then build the Eiffel Tower like right there. That's fine. I don't really need the adjacency from the Eiffel Tower. Yes, let me just go ahead and put a couple pins here. This is going to be the Eiffel Tower, which means I need to unlock steel quickly. Wow, it's only turn 149 of the game. It feels like it's 50 turns later at least. And then I guess one of these tiles will be Cristo Redentor. Like right there, maybe. Or actually, I guess technically speaking, this is next to a national park. So we do that. All right, I think this is a good natural break point because we're about to start getting towards these wonders that we want to build up, closing out the game pretty quickly here. But yeah, I think I'm going to put a break here. Thank you very much for watching. It has been an interesting one. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Please be sure to give it a like and a subscribe and all those things you know you should do. I will see you in the next one.